Hey guys, so today I have my update for my pan matte palette. It's been about 6 weeks I think since the last one. I didn't check, but it is like mid-June right now. So I am just going to get started. This is the first palette. This is the palette that I am definitely trying to finish up so that I can get rid of by the end of the year. This is also the palette that I mainly work on. I'll just go through like I normally do and show you what I've been using. My focus has really been on these two, and I think if you can see there is pan in there. So yay for pan. I'm also using the black a lot, however it's really hard to see that I have a pretty good dip in there. And then I've been still kind of been using this one quite a bit. I use it as a highlight and just a lid shade. And then this guy I've reached for a couple times, but not too frequently. I also took 2 weeks off and reviewed the Kat Von D anniversary palette. So yeah, so there was 2 weeks of progress that was not made on this palette. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited about hitting pan. I think my goal for next month is to try to hit pan on this one. I don't know if you can see, there's a really good dip in there, so I should be able to hit pan pretty easily. But I also want to start using some of these more warm tone shades now that it's summer. Hopefully I will be out in the sun at some point, kind of warm up my skin a little bit. Anyways, so there is this palette. Let's see, that's my least concern palette. This palette I'm just trying to make some progress in. I'd like to finish this one up maybe next year, or at least get it to a point where I'm ready to let it go next year. Okay, so there's probably not a lot of visible progress in this one. The shadows I've been using are this light purple. Let's see if you can see if there's any dips in it. Not really. There is a dip. Ooh, ooh, can you see it? And then this bright purple I've been using a lot. Well, maybe I shouldn't say a lot, but I've been using, and then this green I've been using. So there's a little bit of change in that green. I tried the tape method to see what tape did. I wouldn't say these shadows have hard pan. It's like they seal. I've talked about it before. Like if you rub your finger over these, it kind of seals them, but it's not like a permanent seal, if that makes sense. Like once you start dipping your brush back into it, it breaks back up and that seal kind of comes off. But I tried to see what putting tape over it would do, and I'm not sure if that's the best method for these shadows. I think it's, for me, I think it might be better to just keep working them. I don't know. I just felt like it was, I don't know. I don't know. I'm rambling. Okay, anyways, so yeah, if you can see there's like a dip in it, but that's where I tried the tape thing. It pulled up a lot of the shadow. Okay. Anyways, and this is the very last palette. I kind of just bought this palette because it was on clearance, and I thought that I would really, really miss my mattes. And sometimes I do miss my mattes, but honestly, something I want to mention, like I never thought that I would be content with like an all shimmer look, just because I have hooded eyes and it's not always the best look for me. But there's something about these shadows and the level of pigment in them that just work. They're more of a satin as opposed to a shimmer. Most of these, they're all a little bit different. They're all different finishes, but they just work, and I can do like a full-on shimmer eye with these but still get the dimension and the kind of cut out look that I'm trying to get. So I'm really liking these shadows. I'm glad I picked this palette to use. But so I bought this just because I was like, I'm gonna miss mattes, and this is an all matte palette. It's a very pretty all matte palette at that. Let's see. I don't know, your whites are really hard for cameras, so you're probably not going to be able to see it. I've mainly been using the white to go with the eye look I've been doing in that palette this time. I've reached into this pink quite a few times. I really like it, and I've reached into this one quite a few times. Oh, and I come up with a look using this one that I really like too. However, you can't tell. If this this weren't messy, you probably wouldn't be able to tell I've used this palette very much at all. So anyways, that's my update for Pan That Palette. I'll take some pictures, put them in the video. I'm excited to see the before and after pictures because a lot of times I see more progress than I do when I just look at them. So it's cool for me too because I don't review the pictures before I film the video. So it's cool for me to kind of see how much progress I've made. Anyway, so I'll put those in now and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!